So just to reiterate, I want to offer you a different way of thinking about what it means to be still. That we often imagine inner stillness as the absence of movement. It's like we think we have to quiet the world, we have to calm the mind, we have to suppress our emotions, push away the body before we can be still. But in truth, the stillness that we're all looking for isn't the opposite of movement. It's what holds all movement. Imagine a time that you've ever stood beside a river. You've seen how the water rushes, bends, glimmers. And yet, the riverbed itself never moves. It's always there, receiving everything. On the banks, everything's just being allowed to flow by. Right? In the same way, beneath all of the motion of the world, all of the motion of our mind, all of the motion of our many bodily sensations, there's something within all of us that never moves. Not a thing. And this isn't a thing. It's a knowing. Not an object, but the space of awareness itself. In some interpretations, the Buddha described this as the unborn, the unconditioned, that which is not touched by arising or passing away. In other traditions, it's been called the self, the witness, the Atman, the I am. I think Maharaj Nisargadatta coined it the I am that. Words may point to it, but they can't contain it because it's not something that you see. It's the actual seeing itself. So as we practice today, we'll turn toward that dimension of our consciousness. We'll turn toward the place where observation itself happens. We'll begin with the world outside, its movement, its noise, its life. Then we'll move to the body, its breathing, its pulse, its countless inner currents of sensations. Then we'll notice the mind, the thoughts, its moods, its shifting, constantly shifting weather. And finally, we'll be curious about what remains when we stop identifying with all that comes and goes. You might find that in that stillness, something is profoundly familiar. Like realizing you've been home the whole time and didn't realize it. That no matter how many changes take place, no matter what happens around or within us, there's something in you that doesn't change. There's something in all of us. That's the same whether we're a 3-year-old, a 15-year-old, a 50-year-old, a 90-year-old. We know that the body's changed. Experiences have changed. Memory has changed. But there's one thing that's consistent across all of that. So as you rest there, you may notice a kind of love that isn't directed anywhere. Not a I love this or I love that, but love as the very nature of awareness itself. It's not the love that grasps. It's the love that allows. So, this isn't a meditation to escape the world. This is a practice, a way to rediscover what's untouched by the world, right in the middle of it. So it's not an act of withdrawal, but it's a remembrance. Let's begin. Find a posture that feels grounded, a posture that feels alive. Allow the body to rest in gravity. Just feel its solidity, its weight. Feel the contact points, feet, seat, perhaps the back, hands. Notice the breath moving softly in and out. Notice the gentle rise and fall of the chest and belly. There's nothing to control here, nothing to fix. You don't need to make the breath deep or shallow. Just notice the body breathing itself. Let the body know it's safe to settle. And invite the mind to gently soften. Just a gentle, silent, inward whisper of just soften. Now, open your senses outward and listen. Notice what sounds are here. Close, near, far away. Let the mind identify them if it wants. A car passing, birds calling, wind brushing the trees. Imagine the world beyond this space. Imagine people walking, working, laughing, worrying. Animals hunting, resting, migrating. Oceans heaving, clouds forming, rivers gently, sometimes not, carving their way to the sea. And beyond that, the planet, the living, breathing planet itself spinning in the vastness of space. Surrounded by stars, galaxies, and the silence of infinity. Everything in motion, everything in change. And you, sitting here, a point of stillness in the center of it all. Now gently return your attention to this body. Feel the breath again. The steady rise and fall of the chest and belly. Notice the stillness of posture. Outwardly still, but within it, even here, there's subtle movements. The heart beating, the pulse in your wrists, the flow of air in your lungs. So many tiny vibrations of life everywhere. Allow your awareness to sweep through the body, gently moving from the crown of the head down to the soles of the feet. And notice the sensations as they are, without wanting to change the sensations that are. Tingling, warmth, pressure, ease, tension, softness, vibration. Each sensation arising, staying for a moment, dancing, and then dissolving. This body, though appearing still, is a living symphony of movement. Don't interfere, just allow it to play. You don't have to control it, interfere with it. You don't need to conduct it. Just notice how awareness holds it all. Unchanging awareness, awareness unmoving, awareness silent, still. Now turn your attention inward to the mind. Notice the thoughts passing through, images, memories, words, judgments. You don't need to follow them. No need to agree with them. No need to react to them. Just notice how they suddenly appear. And just as mysteriously disappear. See if you can sense the space that they arise from and within. The vast, infinite space of awareness. The sky of awareness. Thoughts are like clouds moving through it. The sky remains unaffected. The sky doesn't chase the clouds, nor hold them in place, never resists their passing. Awareness just remains open, vast, unmoved. Rest in that openness for a few moments. Just allow the mind to do what it does and notice that you are the space it happens within. Now, allow everything, the sounds, the body, the mind and its contents to fade gently into the background. And bring your attention to the center of your awareness itself. Not your head, not your chest, but the sense of being that knows all of this. At the very heart of experience, at the very heart of all appearances, there is a stillness. It doesn't move. It doesn't react. It doesn't push away or grasp onto. It doesn't attach or cling. It doesn't come or go. Rest your attention there. Like a boat anchored in glassy, calm waters. Like the eye of a storm. The stillness isn't dull, it's not distant. It's vibrant, alive, the pulse of awareness itself. Let yourself trust it. Let it hold everything that arises, the body's movements, the world's noise, the mind's stories. Everything happens within this stillness, yet nothing disturbs it. For a few breaths, just rest here. Now, from this stillness, notice what's aware. The seeing behind the eyes, the hearing behind the ears, the knowing behind each thought. This is the witness, pure awareness, unmoved by what it perceives. Thoughts arise and fade. Sensation comes and goes. The breath moves, the heart beats. Emotions vibrate, but the witness remains untouched, still. See if you can sense into that you're not the body. The body arises within the space of stillness. You're not the thought. You're not the breath. You're not the condition that's known. You're the knowing. The awareness of them all. This dimension of your consciousness, it's not personal. It doesn't cling. It doesn't judge. It doesn't react. It's the clear, open knowing that has been here your entire life. Before the stories, before the striving, before even the word I. Just rest as that. Let everything else be what it is. Now, gently allow the world to come back into view. Feel the breath again. Notice the weight of your body, the air on your skin. Listen for sounds. Sense the space around you. But know this, the still point hasn't disappeared. It hasn't left. It never does. You can walk, speak, act, and love from this place. You can move through the world unaffected by what happens. All the while, the center of your being remains still. This is the paradox of awakening. Complete engagement with life from a place of utter peace. Now, take a deep, slow breath in and slowly a long exhale out. Let gratitude arise. Let gratitude rise from the stillness. Let gratitude rise for the stillness, for the awareness that knows, for this moment of remembering. And when you're ready, move your fingers and toes. The world is moving again, but you, the unmoving center, are still here and still. Thanks for your practice.